All right, so here we go. We're talking today about functions and relations. Thank you. And I have three ways right here listed as ways to represent functions and relations. And basically, they're just a set of ordered pairs. So if we write them as a set of ordered pairs, let's just write some 3, 7, negative 2, 5, 1, negative 4, and 3, negative 2. Okay. Now mapping is where we just take all the x-coordinates, the different x-coordinates that we have, and then all the y-coordinates. The x-coordinates are the domain of our relation, and the y-coordinates it would be called the range of our relation. All right, so for our domain, I have a 3, I have a negative 2, I have a 1. I'm not going to rewrite 3. If it's there more than once, I'm not going to rewrite it, okay? So I'm just going to write it once. And then my y-coordinates, I have 7, 5, 1, and, not 1, negative 4, and negative 2. Okay? And then mapping, the 3 and 7. 3 goes to 7. Negative 2 goes to 5. 1 goes to negative 4. 3 also goes to negative 2. Okay? So this is mapping here. And then as a graph, I had this on grid paper and the grids didn't show up, so we're going to have to draw these in ourselves. All right, go ahead and work without me if you're familiar with graphing, which I think you are. So 3, 4, 5. 3, 7 is right here. Negative 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is right here. 1, negative 4. And then 3, negative 2. Okay. Everybody got them plotted? I'll give you a minute. All right. All relations map elements of the domain onto elements of the range. Elements of the domain mapped onto the elements of the range. Okay? For the above, our domain, in no particular order, is 3, negative 2, and 1. And then we'll make our fancy little bracket there. And our range is 7, 5, negative 4, negative 2. Okay? Now, we got a little definition for function. A relation is a function. This is the definition for function. A relation is a function if each element of the domain is paired with exactly one element of the range. All right. Each element of the domain is paired with exactly one, each element is paired with exactly one element of the range. Is our first relation here a function? Vincent? It is not. Where's the hang-up? With the 3 is paired to a 7 and it's paired to a -2. All right? Is everybody good with that? You ever hear of the vertical line test for determining a function? This wouldn't pass it, would it? Because this vertical line that goes through x equals 3 hits 2 points. Any questions there? All right. Then let's turn this over. I kind of set things up a little bit for you. I'm on pages 64 and 65. And 1, 2, and 3, and then 11, 12, and 13. So there's another way I didn't talk about is in a table. You can look at a relation or function in a table. All right, so everybody open your books to page 64. Write down, just kind of rewrite what they have. And the problem, I got it started for you. And page 64. Okay, so do that mapping that they have, like for number 1. State the domain, state the range, and state and the function question mark. Yes or no? Yes, it is a function, or no, it is not a function. Does everybody understand what we're doing there? All right, so rewrite what they have there in the book.